നമസ്കാരം. ക്ലോസ് എൻകൗണ്ടറിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഭരണകൂട അടിച്ചമർത്തലിനും ഭീകരതയ്ക്കുമെതിരെയുള്ള പോരാട്ടത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രതീകമായ ഇറോം ഷർമിളയാണ് ഈ ആഴ്ചയിലെ അതിഥി. സ്വാഗതം.
Thank you.
How is Kerala? Will you be here for some time?
Kerala is calm and beautiful and generous.
You have many supporters here.
I think you all here support me to my cause.
There are many people here who support your politics, your cause, your struggle.
I know.
Do you regret entering politics?
No,
Why?
it's also an ordeal of life to be experienced with.
Do you regret contesting polls?
No. I need to know of the reality, the real happening in politics.
But there are only 90 people who voted for you.
That was only because people in Manipur are now money center because of the situation and due to war. They think the money which they get ahead of the election, their rights, as if it were their rights to get bribes prior to the election without realizing themselves how they sell out their rights with money, and they boldly and shamelessly ask for money to me, even to me also.
16 years of humanly impossible struggle for a cause, then an unprecedented electoral debacle. Do you feel that people let you down?
I think
The very people for whom you fought disappointed?
I think those, though very low, those only 90 people are real voters, want to have and see a change in the society, and I need to know of such reality. And right now there must be much more reflected of their mindset.
You were the Iron Lady of Manipur. In fact, you are. Manipuri people idolized you. Then what happened? What may be the reason behind this attitude change?
Attitude change on their part or on my part?
Attitude change of the people towards you.
From idealizing me.
Yeah.
That's because I can convince them that I'm just a human being.
Do you think that you shouldn't have stopped the hunger strike?
No. What I had done was much more than enough. And changing the tactics of protest, it's automatical after such prolonged 16 years imprisonment in isolation through artificial means without a single drop of water through mouth. And now though they can jump to a chance suddenly, they are much motivated by my defiance, against this conventional way of seeing of me.
Did these people want you fast until death? Do you feel so?
Most of the I think civil society groups, most of the women folks in social arena, they want me be a martyr. As to their reactions towards me. But I want transform such destructive way of seeing the world, way of treating us like me. Whether I pursue or not, that will come automatically when time comes. What I really want of is that mutual sense of equal living together between all these so-called social workers, in ordinary people or important persons, all these things. We share our responsibilities and rights as a human being with the right to choice, equality, right to love and happiness. And I know God is on my side. Whether the society respects it or not, I know God is with me, protecting me, keeping my conscience to face all this and want that happenings.
Feeling alone now?
No.
While you are on strike, there were many people around you, there were many supporters, but nobody backed your political endeavor. Why?
because their conditioning mindset can inculcate the sense of responsibility to be taken for making a difference in the society with the notion that we should be the change itself. We should go ahead for see the change. Without involving ourselves, nothing can happen positive. But blaming the surrounding without involving ourselves will create nothing except violence, destruction, puzzling.
You decided to quit politics, right?
I want the political system be changed from this money muscle power to principle base. But unfortunately, people can't believe in me.
Do you still have hopes for democracy?
Hopeful, seeing the prominent youths
You gave up 16 years of your life for the cause of Manipuri people. But that was not an issue in the election. How the people learned to live with the AFSPA?
because due to my prolonged struggle, that much horrific violence created by the armies is gradually decreased from the beginning, and now they can't think of it seriously due to these overlapping problems, issues in the society. They keep in conflict without knowing what we are doing, what to do, why. Still puzzling.
Once you wanted to be the Chief Minister of Manipur. Today, Manipur is having a new CM, the first BJP's Chief Minister in the history of Manipur. How do you feel?
Yes, I myself did experience, did witness the dirtiness on how they become powerful, on how they enter into politics. I don't want to comment on it.
You quit politics, you quit the hunger strike first. What's next?
I want to lobby the whole world to repeal this draconian law on humanity, humanitarian ground.
Still, you hope that AFSPA will be repealed one day?
Sure, so hopeful, because it's outdated law. Just the continuance of the 1940s colonial rule to suppress those protesters who demand quit India for the British, and just only changing the name, they still apply to such a draconian law in so-called independent India, without any sense of inclusive. They do keep saying the Northeast Indians and the Jammu and Kashmiri, by imposing this, applying this draconian law.
Still, you are ready to fight AFSPA?
Still, my mind still obsessive how to repeal.
While you broke your fast, you said you want to clean the dirty politics. How do you feel now?
Now, since they don't give the chance, I do no more bother.
Will you dissolve Praja? Your party? You are going to dismantle it?
No. I want it survive. Though have sympathy towards us, they can't use their rights properly for a sudden chance, and still keep indulging in the rotten system.
But as you know, the electorate was so happy to give huge majority to criminals and even mafia dons. But they rejected you. And still you have faith and hope in the system?
No, not from this newly ruling government, but from who will enter into the system and steering all the things to make them stand distinctly. Just like the difference between white and black, truth will come at last, I think, but not from this current ruling.
How did your family react to your decision to join politics?
They persuaded me. They tried to prevent me, but at last they can't help supporting me, and my flag hoisting was held and my second brother's home.
They wanted you to continue your hunger strike.
No, just they are helpless.
How will you continue your activism? Is there any plan at the moment?
I just don't want to identify myself as an activist. I just want others see me just as a humanity. Want to see in the society peace, love, justice, and the naturalness in the course of present trend in the society, and I just do want others convince them how we should live, why, who we are. In this mundane life, and I don't want to encompass the whole responsibility without changing my capacity, and everybody has their own rights and responsibility towards the society, and I want it to be shared, to have a perfect seeing who we are. I mean, we the human beings, differentiating from other creations of God. Why should we remain indulged in such hatred?
Do you have any regrets of the past 16 years?
It need to be happen.
And one last question. What is your message to the people of Kerala?
My message is humility can't be hidden, and everybody's characters also can't be banished without its effect. That's why we need to reflect ourselves. How is our humanism is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.